Hello and welcome to the 2024 IPF World Classic and Equipped Bench Press Championships. We are live from Austin, Texas, and we have the 69 kilo juniors and sub-juniors as well as the 93 kilo juniors and sub-juniors lifting on the platform in this session. My name's Joan Whiteley. I'm here all week with Gary Williams, and it has been an absolute delight to commentate on some of the lifting we've seen already.
Yeah, look, it's been a great week, and obviously last night we were treated to Daiki Ganama with an absolutely fantastic display. It was a bench press clinic, really, I think.
It really was. After all these years, he is still the master.
Yeah, 45 years of age, 24 years competing, and he is still at the very top of his game as well. And look, today's going to be fantastic as well. We've got some great lifters ahead of us. In the sub-junior class here, Yuli Kostian only started competing back in 2021. She holds the world and European sub-junior total record, the world and European sub-junior squat record, world European 3-lift bench press record, and the European single left bench press record.
All of them, basically.
Basically,
everything.
She's just missing the deadlift. She hasn't got the full deck yet. So we're in for a treat again.
We are about to get underway, so this will run as 2 flights with the women doing all 3 benches first, and then we'll see the men on the platform. We've only got 5 lifters, so we will run a 1-minute compensatory time at the end of the round.
Yeah, and even with that 1 minute, it's going to be a quick turnaround for these ladies.
So this is Kate Hall, USA, home nation hero. This is her very first IPF International, and she is opening her bench with 57.5. So we have the juniors and sub-juniors. We have 3 sub-juniors and 2 juniors in this group. Kate is a sub-junior, under 18.
Oh, great opener. Yeah, this will be her last year in the juniors, I
Raise the
think.
bar to 75 kilos for Aisha Roberts of Great Britain.
That was a nice opening
Bar
lift.
is loaded for Aisha Roberts. She
Here's
is
Aisha
22
Roberts.
years old, been at it
Again,
for
it's a
4
very
years.
first IPF International. But this is a big opener in the 69s. It's 75 kilos.
Competing in the 69 kilo.
It certainly
junior
is. I mean, you consider how young these athletes are.
That's Sheridan Ray. He's the British Classic bench team coach, head coach.
Affectionately known as Sherry. Just had to get that one out there for him.
That was an easy lift for
Here's the
Aisha.
opening attempt.
Lots
Raise
more in the
bar
tank
to
there.
92.5
Yeah, I
kilos
think she was
for
so excited that she wasn't sure which direction to leave the platform.
Bar is loaded for Yana, 17 years old from the Czech Republic.
We are back to the sub-juniors now. The sub-junior category is from your 14th birthday to the 31st December on the year you turn 18. And here's Jana Rojkova, Czechia, for 92.5.
Yeah, I think this will be a personal best. You can get a personal best on the international platform. It's a great day.
Oh,
that was a great lift.
super
Time
quick.
open attempt for Yana,
There is a
3
lot more to
reflex.
come from this
Please
young lady.
raise the bar to 102.5 for Yuli Kostian of Finland.
Keeps her chest nice and high, and that's an easy
Yeah, that
press.
was really well done.
Yuli is 18 years old.
Here's
Been doing
Yuli
this since she
Kostian,
was
Finland, for
15,
102.5.
Yep, her last year in the juniors as well.
competing in the
Sub-juniors.
69
Sub-juniors, sorry.
kilo.
Coach Miko in a corner there. I talked to a coach this morning. I said, if she doesn't win the Open World Championships when she gets to Open, I'm going to eat my shorts. And he's been doing a fantastic job with her.
Well, the record, the world record is 111. She's opening at 102.5. Now, you'll notice she sank in a long way. Gary, do you think that's to
Yeah, so
compensate for the elbow rule?
Yeah, that's how she's compensating for the elbow root. I mean, her and the coach have worked together on that to get that right. I mean, she was a lifter that was affected by that.
It was a rule change last year that the bottom of the elbow must be at least in line with the middle of the shoulder. Now here is another home nation lifter. This is Joy Reinfleisch, USA. 105 on the bar.
I think we've got some question about the load there.
Well, it looks
The
like
wrong colour plate
105.
on one end.
Ah, okay. So it's definitely looked like 105 from here, but it looks like the other side was incorrect. But we caught that before the lifter attempted it.
He'd certainly be walking off thinking, gee, why am I so weak on the right arm?
Only 20 years old, she's not longer to the sub-juniors. And that's a massive bench press.
Absolutely nailed that.
That is a very
We spoke to her just before the session started, and she said she's not really at her best. She's lost a bit of weight, so she won't be pushing for a PR today. But at any
Looked pretty
rate,
good.
in the junior 69s, a 105 kilo bench is phenomenal.
That is fantastic,
Folks,
isn't
I
it?
want to take a second
So
to
that's
talk
where we
about
are. We can see that Yuli Kostian in the sub-junior category is leading the pack with 102.5, ahead of Jana Roykova on 92.5 and Kate Hall 57.5. In the junior category, it's Joy Reinfleisch for 105 with Ayesha Roberts on 75. We're just running our 1 minute of compensatory time. The rulebook says that you have to have 6 lifters, and if you don't have 6 lifters, then you have to add a minute for every lifter less than that you have.
And obviously this time, great chance to mention our sponsors. Visit Malta, Aleco SBD. I mean, Aleco and SBD do so much for this sport.
Visit Malta came on board after an incredible Classic Worlds last year. They liked what they saw so much they sponsored the federation.
SBD spotting and loading crew. These kids are blazing fast.
So we are into the second round now, and here's Kate Hall for 62.5.
Yeah, she had a fantastic opening lift.
She made 57.5 on her opener.
And that was I think that was a really great lift selection for her opener from the coaching staff there. It's her first international. Get a confidence booster on, get an easy lift.
So how would you go about selecting your opener, Gary?
Yeah, look, I want but it obviously depends a lot on the athlete and the age of the athlete, but I want the opener to be something that I can get on any day of the week, but also that leaves me room to build my total as well. I mean, I don't want to be opening on a weight. I might be able to do 250 kilos, but I want to be able to do 255 for my second. So if I'm opening at the edge of my limit, then there's nowhere to grow.
Well, it looks like Kate Hall has room to move up. That looks nice and comfortable. And here's Ayesha Roberts. She's taken a 7.5 kilo jump up to 82.5.
Yeah, well, her opener absolutely rocketed up.
And her second wasn't
Yeah, it
much
did too,
slower.
didn't it?
That is a good look for 3 white lights.
You know, if I was coaching, I'd be half willing to put on another 7.5. I'd be tempted.
I think 5's definitely safe.
Definitely on a 5.
Bar is loaded.
So she's not going to catch Joy, but she might have personal objectives or British records, any sort of national record or personal goal. Here's Jana Roykova, Czechia. She's taken a 10 kilo jump. That is massive.
It is a huge jump, isn't it? I mean, is she trying to close that gap with Kostian?
She's lighter than Kostian, so this will move her past. 102.5 kilograms on the bar. Ooh, and it was...
That was way easy, even with a 10
Yeah, that was
kilo
very
jump.
easy.
That was a good lift. She's got one red light there with a red card. Too concerned about
That's an elbow depth thing.
Our next
So
weight is
if we look at the
107.5 for
elbows,
Yuli Kostian.
the left arm was
Bar is
higher
loaded
than the
for
right.
Yuli.
I'm looking at the jury. We have a 3-man jury here. They can overturn a 2-1 decision. And I can see that they're discussing it. Meanwhile, we have Yuli Kostian, Finland, 107.5 on the bar.
Yeah, this shouldn't be too major. For her personal best, it's 102.5, but she's been hitting doubles at 110 in training, so...
They've overruled.
They have overruled the last
Roykova's-
lift on elbows.
Yep, that left arm was high. That changes things massively.
I'm told that Yuli Kova's lift was overruled. That was a no lift.
That's 3 white lights for Kostian. There is no comeback from
That
that.
was a good lift
And given that the other lifter
just now.
missed her second. I can see Roykova's put 107 in anyway, though. She's gone up.
I think Kostian will put in 111.5.
I think so. I was going to say, is she going to want to defend? Yes, she has. Right there.
All right, I'm not that smart. I spoke to a coach earlier.
Here's Joy Reinfleisch, USA, for 112.5. No problem at all. She did do 117.5 at the World Juniors last year. She got the silver medal on bench at that event.
1 minute on the clock.
Yeah, look, even with that minute on the clock, it's a really fast turnaround, isn't it?
We have got a fantastic spotting and loading crew here. They are moving so quickly. They have pretty much reloaded the bar before the lifters left the platform. So here's where we are with Yulia Kostian on 107. Jana Roykova is now trailing because she had her second lift overturned. And then Kate Hall is third in the juniors 62.5, and in the junior category it's Joy Reinfleisch with 112.5.
That's a huge lift, isn't it?
It's massive, huge. And now she's done up to 120, maybe a little bit more.
That is massive.
And Aisha Roberts is in the silver medal position with 82.5.
It's hard to believe how the junior and sub-junior sports developed. I mean, it's the future of powerlifting, but the development is incredible. I mean, look at the numbers these young athletes are lifting. It's phenomenal.
100 kilos in the open women used to be, a huge deal.
That was a gold medal.
Yeah.
All right, we are loading.
And this is how the sport develops. We have more women lifting now. We have more women lifting earlier, so we have a bigger cohort.
York, Pennsylvania, USA. Bar is loaded.
And this is the third round already. This is where we crown our world champions. Here's Kate Hall, USA, for 67.5 kilos.
Kate is attempting to go 3 for 3. Can it be done, ladies and gentlemen?
Well, the first two were absolutely fantastic. And I don't think 5 kilos extra on this is going to be a major issue.
And it looks like you're right, Gary.
And I think that's one of the advantages of the sub-juniors and juniors. The recovery between lifts is so much quicker.
Load the bar to 90 kilos for Aisha Roberts of Great Britain. She is 2 for 2 thus far. And that bar is loaded for Aisha.
So here's Aisha Roberts for her final lift of the day. She has taken another 7.5 kilo jump, Gary.
I'm not surprised. I mean, her first two lifts were like absolute rockets. She's young enough to make a quick recovery. She's not affected by the fatigue as much as you get older.
And she's taking no risks. She's guaranteed the silver medal.
It would give her a big personal best as well. Oh, she's a fighter, but
what a shame.
Almost had that. She shouldn't be upset with herself at all.
No, I really thought that was going. It seemed to just slide offline a little as it came off the chest.
Yeah, she'll go back home to the gym and nail that in the gym. Wonder why she couldn't get it. Because the nerves, the adrenaline, everything's different on the world stage.
I think she just rotated very slightly on the left arm. But she takes the silver medal nonetheless. And here's Jana Roykova. Can she adjust and hit the elbow depth that's required?
Well, if she gets this too, it's going to put a lot of pressure on Kostian to make a decision whether she wants to change, because she's lighter than Kostian. I don't know if she's adjusted enough.
Well, she certainly got the lift, so we need to wait for the referees. And it's 3 white lights. She's got it. You cannot overturn 3 white lights.
Does Yulia Kostian change her lift now?
Now,
or does she throw her to the leather?
I'm looking towards the table, and I cannot see a Finnish coach with a change.
No, she's confident with it.
That's super confident, isn't it?
World Sub-Junior.
She wants that record. She wants to extend her own record.
Yeah, look, she wants the whole bag of records. She's got the European bench press single lift record, not the world. So she wants this one.
Oh, this isn't her own record?
No, this is the world. She's got the European, but not the world.
Ah, okay. That makes sense then. And she's his last year as a sub-junior. The junior record's 154. So she wants to hit this while it's within range. 111.5 kilograms on the bar.
Big lift, isn't it? Oh, she just couldn't get it into the tricep area. What an effort, though.
Let's give it up for Julie Koistin.
So she was not expecting that at all.
Of the United States.
She sinks down to get the elbow depth, and it just won't go.
Just stop that one.
So that's Roykova ahead of Kostian in this sub-juniors. A final lift for the women is Joy Reinfleisch, USA, and 120. That's a big
she's
jump.
Bumped it up. She had 117.5 in there. She's bumped it up to 120.
She's guaranteed the gold medal. She loses nothing here.
Oh, she got really offline. She managed to get that back somehow.
Well, if that's how she's benching when she's not feeling it her best.
Yeah, I'd hate to see how she's benching when she's at her best. She'd be unstoppable. Wow.
It was a tough lift. She was just a little bit, there's a bit of lateral shift on the chest.
There.
But to muscle that up regardless is absolutely phenomenal. So here's your results with Jana Rokova is your new 69 kilo sub-junior world champion. Yulia Kostian takes the silver, Kate Hall takes the bronze. And in the junior category, it's Joy Reinfleisch is the new world champion with Aisha Roberts taking the silver. Now we move straight over to the men. We have the 93 kilo class, sub-juniors and juniors. 4 lifters in the sub-juniors and 6 in the juniors. Now we've got quite a fight coming in the junior category here.
Yeah, the junior's going to be tough here. I mean, you've got some big lifters in there. World junior record currently 221. We've got Karen opening at 210 and Henningsen opening at 212.5. So we're getting close to that.
We have Juha Toivonen from Finland on the platform right now for 110, and he pressed it faster than I could say it.
Why was he opening at 110? That was absolutely ridiculously fast.
So we'll have that back on the replay. Blink and you'll miss it.
I saw him warming up, and I will have to admit here, his fast twitch fibers, his speed with the bar is fantastic.
So here's Joshua Reed, also in the sub-junior category for 120 kilos. First international competition. In fact, all these sub-juniors are in their first international competition.
Fantastic, isn't it? The growth of the sport has been phenomenal over the last several years.
Nice and
It's
easy.
an easy attempt for Joshua Reed. The lift is good. Raise the bar to 135 kilos. Our lifter is Nikolai Kudvetsky of Poland. Bars loaded for Nikolai.
Next out we have Mikołaj Kowecki, Poland for 135. Haven't seen him lift before. Only 16 years old.
Moves well.
That was solid, actually. That was really nice technique.
Nikolai. The jury has overturned.
We have an overturn.
No, I stand corrected.
No, I don't think we have.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it was a screen issue here.
Our
Okay.
next weight is 137.5 for Daniel Hashimpur of the United States. Bar is loaded for Daniel.
So here's Daniel Hashimpur, USA, for 137.5. He's in the junior category. So all these lifters are in the 93 kilo weight class. But we have some in the juniors up to 23 years old and some in the sub-juniors up to 18 years old. Daniel is only just into the juniors. Super easy. And I think it's good for the coaches to give these young lifters in their first international a really easy one to build their confidence.
Yeah, you want to boost their confidence, and you know you don't want to be going into the second lift thinking, wait, that first lift nearly killed me. What am I going to do with the second? You know, we talk about it all the time. You want to build a total. I mean, if you're just going to hit your opening lift, then there's probably not a whole lot of point coming.
Ethan Joyce, Canada, in his final year as a junior, looking for 142.5 kilos to open his account.
Well, that is a nice way to open your account.
That's a good lift. 3 white lights. Raise them. Oh, we stay at 142.5 for David Sirochin of the United States. Bar is loaded. David is 16.
So here's David Sirochin, USA, also looking for 142.5.
Yeah, he's bought quite a rather large fan club with him.
Well, that's the great thing about the IPF World Championships coming to your home nation. All your family and friends can come down to support. No drama there.
There's a good lift for David. 3 white lights. Please raise the bar to 152.5 for William Holloway, also of the United States. He's 22 years old, been doing this 3 years. Bar's loaded for William.
William Holloway now in the junior category for 152.5.
Has he done? I think he's done 152.5 before, hasn't he?
I don't think I've seen him lift, if I'm honest.
Yeah, maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Well, by the looks of that, he's certainly done it a few times in the gym.
I think he's going to do a fair bit more than that.
165.
Now the noise levels are rising. We have an Australian lifter coming out.
Bar is loaded.
They're always noisy supporters. This is Hugo May.
There's actually only 2 of them. That's how loud they are. No, there's a lot. there's quite a lot of them.
Hugo is in the junior category. In fact, the remaining 4 lifts we have in this round are all in the juniors. This is 165.
Smooth and easy.
How easy was that?
If you blink, you miss it. Take the bar up.
Great way to start.
Take the bar up to 195. It is loaded and ready for Axel Samuelsson of Sweden. You all are sounding fantastic. Please keep it coming.
Now here's Axel
Was 20
Samuelsson,
years
Sweden.
old, been competing 5
He
years.
is the defending world champion in the junior 93s. And he's looking for 195 to open his account. Oh, superb.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
That is an easy
Ah,
attempt.
he's got a red for elbow deck. So if you can get a front view replay of this one.
For Jeremy Caron. He's 23 years old from Canada. Bar is
The
loaded.
left arm is a fraction higher, but I still think it's okay from where I'm sitting, but obviously I'm not sitting in the referee's seat.
The jury are discussing it, but all 3 jury members have to agree to overturn. And,
And
they
they
have. Well, that changes everything. Already on the platform, we have Jeremy Caron, Canada, for 210. Now, he's a new lifter, new to the IPF, new to international competition, and he's challenging the two Swedish world champions.
Well, it is not the first time we've seen that this week. And he's
Okay.
making it look easy.
Yeah.
Lift is good for Jeremy Corral.
Looks like he's got a lot more to give there.
Raise the bar to
Oh, we've
212.
seen a few lifters this week that are new to
Absolutely.
international and challenging the world champions, and not just challenging any world champions, taking on Chaprenko, taking out Daiki Kadama's world record.
So here's Jonathan Henningsen. I did say that both the Swedish lifters were were world champions. Jonathan won in the 83 kilo class last year. And I can see that Axel has gone up from his missed 195 to 205, so hopefully he can make an adjustment. Oh my word.
Well, that was quick.
For Jonathan.
Now, Jonathan has the world record in the 83s. He's now up in the 93s.
Yeah, and in the classic lifting, it can be a really great transition because that extra mass, I mean, as we say often, mass moves mass. It's a much harder transition in equipped lifting because you've almost got to relearn how to use your equipment.
So we have David Sirochin leading in the sub-junior category ahead of Kveski and Reed. In the juniors, it's Henningsen from Caron from May with Samuelson still to put a lift on. But Henningsen opening with 212.5. What's the world record in that class, Gary?
Well, he's getting very close because the world record is 221.
In fact, both Caron and
I saw
Henningsen
that as you said that.
have asked for
Wow.
world record attempts for their second. In the meantime, we have Juha Toivonen from Finland for 117.5. Still not really challenged by the weight.
Yeah, what it is for him, and you know, we talk about sprinters and long jumpers and high jumpers making great power lifters. It's the fast twitch fibers that generate that explosive power, and he's got great fast twitch fibers.
7.5 kilos. He opened with 120.
Here's Joshua Reed. He's looking for 127.5. Sitting in third place right now. He's going to have to work hard to catch up with second place, though.
Oh, we had to work a little bit for that one.
Yeah, there was a bit of a sticking point there. I think he's starting to approach his limit.
For Daniel Hashimpur of the United States.
Well, I think on his third, he's going to need to be conservative because the Finn is chasing him.
And that's a key point, Gary. You can't always just put on whatever weight you think you're capable of. It's about defending against the people behind you and trying to catch the people ahead. This is Daniel Hashimpur, USA, for 145. Relatively narrow grip.
It's a very narrow grip, isn't it?
2-1.
Particularly for this weight class.
Now, if we can get a side view of this, because we get a yellow card infraction from the side referee.
Bar is loaded.
Wasn't really visible.
Yeah,
I couldn't
the
really
only
see.
thing I can see is the shape of his shoe makes it look like his heel is not sitting properly.
Right, and we weren't looking at the side that
Yeah.
he got the red light from. So this is Mikołaj Kwiecki, Poland.
Oh, jury has
We have
overruled
an
that last
overrule.
lift.
So whatever the
Here's
issue
that
was,
the jury has overturned
the
Daniel
jury could
Hashimpur's
see it
second
because the
attempt.
jury are on,
Yep.
on that side. But this is Mikołaj Kwiecki, Poland, for 145. 10 kilo increase, and that's really slowed him down now. Now, if we get a view from the front for the replay, he's got a yellow card from the centre referee. I wonder if his head came up. Head was fine. One of the things a yellow card can be for is commands, and we can never pick that
Yep.
up on the replay. At any rate, it was a good lift, and here's David Sirochin for 147.5 to take the lead back from Kwiecki.
And David is fired up for this one.
He's still got a lot to give, though.
Yeah, there's still plenty of room there. His opening lift was really quick, so
Now we have a yellow card from the side referee again.
This is a 7.5.
So let's try and see what the referee could see. His heel's up.
Yeah, that's what it's,
Jury's
that's what it's getting
overruled.
picked for.
His heel has to be planted on the floor, and that heel was up all the way through.
Foot has got to be flat, and I'm pretty sure that's what the last one was for as well.
That's a good catch by the jury.
The coach is taking a run to the jury, but I don't think he's going to have any luck there.
He might just be trying to find out what the fault was to try and correct it. This is Ethan Joyce. All the lifters remaining in this round are the junior category. Here's Ethan Joyce, Canada, for 150.
He's still got a bit there of room, not a huge amount, but a bit to move.
162.5 kilos. Our lifter is William Holloway from the United States. Bar is loaded.
This is William Holloway for 162.5. Sitting in 4th place right now.
Well, his opener moved like an absolute rocket.
This is a 10-kilo jump for William Holloway.
Excuse me.
Well, it still moved well. It slowed him down a bit, but it still moved well.
Please load the bar to 175 for Hugo May of Australia. Bar is loaded.
And we have an Australian lifter coming out next, so the noise levels are rising. 175 on the bar for Hugo May, who is sitting in 3rd place right now.
Yeah, he's gone up 10 kilos.
Of course, Samuelson has yet to get a lift in.
He
That
has
was a
still
great
got
bench.
plenty of room left.
And that's an easy attempt. 3 white
He has given himself every opportunity to get on the podium here.
Nice bit of showboating as he left the platform there.
Sweden. The bar is loaded and ready. Missed this on his opener.
So here's Axel Samuelsson from Sweden to retake the 195 that was turned down on lack of elbow depth. So the rule says that the bottom of the elbow has to be at least parallel with the center of the shoulder joint.
And it's a very hard thing to correct in competition.
So the lift is easy.
It certainly is. He's got 3 whites on that one though.
He's on the board. Fantastic. So he goes straight into 3rd place now.
Please raise the bar to 221.5 for Jeremy Caron of Canada.
Well, here we go.
This will be a world junior record right here.
We have a junior world record going on the bar now, 221.5.
It's a junior world record shootout.
This record belongs to Malik Banussi Triole, France, who broke it at the Europeans in Hungary last year.
So you know you're in a tough field when you've got to go for a world record on your 2nd lift.
This is a world record attempt, ladies and gentlemen.
The only time you can take an increment less than 2.5 kilos is when it's a world record. 221.5 on the bar. And I think he's got it.
It looks good. It is 3 whites.
We have a new
Fantastic. First time we've seen this lifter, and he's broken the junior world record on his 2nd attempt. Absolutely phenomenal.
222.
Hold on to your socks though, because the round's not
Also
over.
for a new junior world record.
And straight away, we have Jonathan Henningsen to take that record away with 222.
This is one tough class.
He has the junior record in the 83 kilo class, and it's something special to take a world record in more than one weight class. 222 kilos. Oh, he's got a lot more there. A lot more.
I just about dropped my mic and left there. This is ridiculous. That is absolutely outstanding. He is loving being in this bigger weight class, isn't he?
Yeah, he's done well there. He's gone up from the 83s last year and he's filled out the 93s
He really has.
already.
I mean, quite often you see them go up a weight class and they're 85, 86 kilos, but he is 91, 92 kilos.
So Kvetski is leading in the sub-junior category from Sirochin from Reed, with Henningsen having taken Caron's world record almost immediately. Samuelson in third.
Fourth place into the bronze medal position right here.
We are through to the final round of this session with, look at the jump that Ua Toivonen's taken.
Yeah, he's going after that bronze medal. He wants a shot at it. And I'll tell you, I think he might have that.
Do you know,
He
I
might get that.
didn't
He
really
did.
think he had a chance of that.
Wow.
And he's got it. He's got himself into third place. So we have an attempt change coming in.
Wow, what a lift.
He did so well to get that moving again.
Joshua will attempt to take the bronze medal back.
So Joshua Reed has now dropped his attempt to defend that bronze medal or to retake the bronze medal. He's lighter in body weight. He's only 88.4 kilos. So he can take the same weight and take the medal. Less of a stretch for him as he had 127.5 for his second.
Yeah, 2.5 kilos, much easier jump. Oh, he's having to fight for it. He's got it there.
Grind.
He's got it to the top. Referees, we've got one red light with a yellow card.
So let's take a look at if his heels came up on this lift. No, it's this.
I think his butt might have come up though.
Bar is loaded for Daniel.
Oh, I think that's marginal. Did it completely come up or not? I'm not sure.
No, the jury haven't.
They're still having a bit of a chat about it. I can see that
some
sort of
hands
flappy hand
waving, yeah.
gesture. I don't think they're going to overturn. I think that's good. So Reed takes the bronze medal, and we have Daniel Hashenpor on the platform to retake the 145 he missed last time. Was it for his heels coming up?
Yeah. Well, he's got no problem with the lift. And he gets that one on the board.
Raise the bar to 155.
Absolutely nailed it that time out. Of course, if you're lifting in the gym with your friends and no one's looking at your feet. See, the rule says the feet must be as flat on the floor as the footwear allows.
Currently sits in sixth place.
Here's Ethan Joyce, 155.
I don't think it's going to go.
No, just a little bit too much today. Gives him a best of 150 and sixth
Our
place.
next lift will be 155 for David Sirochin of the United States. David is attempting to go from silver to gold. The bar is loaded for David Sirochin.
Here's David Sirochin, USA. He missed 147.5. He's gone all the way up to 155. Now, he could have selected to 147.5 to just go past Kvetski, but you have to think that Kvetski gets to come out and do a bigger lift. So there's a little bit of judgment call.
Yeah, it's a tough call, that one. It's an interesting decision.
And he's got it.
Looks like it was a good decision.
And he's lighter than Kvetski, so Kvetski has to lift more to get back past.
In the sub-juniors,
But Sirochin's done his job.
bar
He's
is
got into the
loaded
lead.
at 157.5
And I think
for
that was
Nikolai Kvetski.
absolutely bang on the right number.
Yeah, absolutely. Any more?
He will attempt to take the gold medal back.
So a world title on the line here for Nikolai Kvetski, Poland.
Well, this is a lot more than he's lifted in the past.
157.5 kilos for the sub-junior world title in the 93 kilo class.
Yeah, it's just too much, and you can see it was a lot more than he was ready to handle.
Yeah, it was, as you say, it was a bit too much. But he was guaranteed the silver. He wasn't risking anything.
Absolutely. And the only way to get the gold was to lift that.
From the United States.
5 lifts remain, and here's William Holloway for 167.5.
I think the Americans are louder than the Australians today.
I think they are. Oh, a little bit of hesitation there, but he pushed through it.
And that is a good lift.
He muscled that through.
Raise the bar to 180 kilos for Hugo May of Australia. That bar is loaded and ready.
Here's Hugo May for his final lift of the day, looking for 180 kilos. But his second looked great, Gary.
It really did. You know, and he's only taken a 5 kilo jump. He took a 10 kilo to his second. This will give him a personal best on the international platform as well. Oh, I think he could have even got 190 and got it.
I think he
That
definitely
was
had
great.
another 5 kilos there. What a great result for him.
Absolutely fantastic.
Raise the bar to
Podium just a tiny bit out of reach, but that's a phenomenal lift.
Yeah, he'll finish his first World Championships in 4th position.
Bar is loaded.
You're gonna be
Axel
pretty
is
happy
your
with that.
current bronze medalist in the junior
So here's
division.
Axel Samuelsson. Had a bit of trouble with elbow depth on his opener. Nailed it on his second. Looking for 212.5. Guaranteed the bronze. This won't move him up.
Yeah, it's just a bit far away to go chasing our 2 front runners on world records. All right, it's a perfectly picked third lift, wasn't it? He's got one red light with a red card there.
So we'll hold our breath while the jury review that lift.
25 for Jeremy Caron. This will be a junior world record attempt.
So we didn't get to see the
bar
elbow
is
depth
loaded.
there, but the jury don't seem to be discussing it.
Just caught the end of it and looked okay before the camera flicked there. Oh no, the jury has
No, they have
overruled.
overruled. That's a real shame. He's going to have to get
That
back
was
in the
a
lab now
good
and
lift.
really work on
Yeah,
overcoming
it's
that
something,
depth.
something that's really difficult to change mid-competition. You've got to train at it.
So we have our third world record in this class.
And it's massive.
It's huge. Jeremy Caron now, Canada. He broke the world record at 221.5. Henningsen
If you
took
are
it back
from
at
Canada, you need
222.
to clap
This
your
is
hands for Jeremy Caron right now.
225 kilos.
And
Not
just
quite.
couldn't quite get there. Great catch from the spotters.
You know what? He looks devastated, but he's broken a world record
Yeah.
today. In his first international, he's got the silver medal.
Henningsen of Sweden.
This is powerlifters. If you were satisfied, you wouldn't try harder.
Well, that's
Bar
true.
is loaded.
You're never happy.
Jonathan Henningsen now, and he broke the world record with 222, and he clearly had more in him. This is 225.5.
He's going to have to dig deep, though. That's a big number.
He couldn't drop to 225 because he has the lower lot number than Caron. You can't affect the lifting order.
Wow.
He's got 230 surely.
Easily. 3 white lights. No one can contest that.
What a phenomenal performance
There
from
are
Henningsen.
no arguments there, are there?
Spoke to the Swedish head coach before he came out, and I said, how's he feeling? He's feeling good, and he clearly
He
was.
certainly is.
So in the sub-junior category, it was David Sirochin with 155 ahead of Mikolaj Kovetsky with 145. Joshua Reed, Canada, takes the bronze with 130. In the junior category, Jonathan Henningsen breaks the world record twice, finishes on 225.5 to become the world champion. Jeremy Caron broke the world record once, only held it for about a minute, but you know his name goes in those record books.
It's a tough class when you've got to break a world record twice to win.
And Axel Samuelson takes the bronze with 195. What a brilliant session.
Absolutely fantastic afternoon of lifting.
We will have the medal ceremony coming up very soon. I hope you'll stick around for that. And then we have the open session coming up later tonight, which will be broadcast live on CBS Sports. Join us then.
classic. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Athletes, if you would, slide this way, please. That's better. All right, here are your awards for the 69 kilo sub-juniors. Earning the bronze medal with 67.5 kilos from the United States, Kate Hall. Earning the silver medal from Finland, Yuli Kostian. And your champion by virtue of a bodyweight decision from the Czech Republic, Jana Rajkova. I ask that you all rise. Please remove your caps for the playing of the Czech Republic national anthem. Thank you, ladies. We move on to the 69 kilo junior category, earning the silver medal from Great Britain, Aisha Roberts. And your champion lifting 120 kilos, earning the gold medal from the United States, Joy Reinfleisch. I would ask that you all rise. Please remove your caps for the playing of the United States national anthem. lifting, ladies. We move on to the 93 kilo sub-junior men's category. Earning the bronze medal from Canada, Joshua Reed. Earning the silver medal from Poland, Mikołaj Kowecki. And your champion with a lift of 155 kilos from the United States, David Sorokin. I ask once again that you all rise. Please remove your caps for the playing of the United States national anthem. Fine lifting, gentlemen. Nicely done. We move on to the 93 kilo junior class. In the bronze medal position from Sweden, Axel Samuelsson. In the silver medal position, from Canada, he had a 221.5 lift, which was a world junior record for a short time. Second place, Jeremy Karan. And your champion from Sweden, who ended up with a 225.5 for the final world record, Jonathan Henningsen. And I ask that you all rise once again. Please remove your caps for the Swedish national anthem. right, and I want to say thank you to the IPF President Gaston Perage for presenting the awards. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a nice round of applause on their way out. All right, we will see you back here at 6 p.m. for the women's 69.